Ladies and gentlemen, yes, Kels, please now. Why is Kels always doing this?
Are we on air?
No, we are in the clouds.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, it's your guy. This is Elda on the mix, and you are on to the Circle of Elders. The Circle of Elders, a dope-ass podcast where we talk about real-life events, invite guests over, so at least we deliberate on some crucial, very important issues. You know what I mean? So, by the way, I am here with my guy. You already know him now.
Kkkellzzz. Hi, EDB.
Yes, we have a fresh new guest. In short, I'm not even going to say anything, sir. I'll just allow him to introduce himself.
Yeah. My name is Gabriel David. David. Why you laugh? Okay, wait. Okay, I know why they are laughing. Let me rephrase my name.
Okay.
Let me come again. Okay, my name is David Gabriel.
Okay.
So you can call me Reels Art. I'm an artist. Yes.
I welcome, Maji. Man,
Welcome.
you know if they do much to make person laugh.
That's No, because last time, why even ask? I mean, because I don't really know. But Gabriel, like, even here for studio, we don't even call him Gabriel, so just know how far. Don't ask my guy, me, because first off, Gabriel is Jack. Him, we always say he rejected. Why I say Jack is that, but the amount of things we Gabriel they do, we or in feed do. Like in the artist that's sketching art normal artwork, dope as I seen most of like the paintings when they're my house now, Gabriel do job.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you, that talented. Gabriel now recording artist, music, does performance, everything on point. Gabriel they do messing job as in plastering for
Yeah.
as in do it proper, as in well. Gabriel they do screening. And even artwork what they talk about, like nobody even just drawing for as in paintings on it. Like if you see the reception, you see like by the time you enter the studio by the left, you see that artwork we did it.
Yeah.
And still Gabriel down. Like I actually call guy because then I've been known to see Gabriel feeds one. So I call person, may like help me like design the whole full reception. Guy do an amazing work. Can't be like saying when I know Conte around, Gabriel Conte, I don't know how him and the guy agree.
Yeah.
Not like saying just give one just one word me design.
Yeah.
On point. If you see the color, everything in short, not even too talk to.
Yeah. My
Multi-talented.
I'm telling you.
Only you.
I have more compressor. I have put compressor.
You can imagine. Okay, but straight up, I can even ask one straight question. Because me and Gabriel don't get some discussions one-on-one before, so I already know. Wait, now, so do you feel, say, I ask you,
All
you
right.
feel, say, somebody knowing more than one thing or even too much knowledge is a cause? Because at the end of the day now, for you to even choose which one, it doesn't necessarily mean that the one you like the most is the one that is even going to push you further.
Yeah. So how do
So
you
is
think?
that a hindrance or something?
Not really, because for me, it has been a long walk. Because there are times where I come to the studio and I'll just hit up and down for it. I say, boss, I don't know which one I want to do. I just tire.
You lie,
They
I
all
swear.
frustrate me. So for me, it has been a long walk, and sometimes they disturb. So sometimes I feel like dropping one to pick one and focus, but I'm a Nigeria show me shake, especially when I did school. No food. So you just guys, the one way God don't give you at that point where if you use deliver yourself, you use and deliver yourself.
Yeah.
So for me, that period is what I think how I've been able to balance it, because the truth is there's no way to even balance. So I know my final target. I know where I'm going to. So I just feel all the side hustle, all the other things that interplay together is just a step for me to get to where I'm going to.
Okay, so now, since you get where you dey go,
Yeah.
where be the place for inside all those your things now? Which one you dey go somewhere with?
I'll focus on my music and my art.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now, still those ones you enjoy, part.
for me, I feel that's what I do easily. They get inspiration. So sometimes they work reading a melody just drop from my head, and then boom, I carry my phone record. So even though money never come for studio sessions, either they beat me.
First of all, I will do say, ladies and gentlemen, this episode is being sponsored by L Studio. By the way, not saying that we are expensive as he's saying, and as don't worry.
No, Elda not that expensive, but I just say for now, if they bill me. Yeah.
Please, Kels, I don't even want to ask you directly. Ask her for me whether every painting we I don't collect from your hand, we are no say I no pay for them. The asking price. Please ask him, please.
They don't catch you. They don't catch you.
They
Just say,
never catch
okay,
me.
yeah. Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
I get the best now.
Okay.
So me and Elda, we know how we take start from, So if anybody do where I go give, like if I'm winning an award today and I'll say, okay, I want this person to stand by me. One of the person I'll call that Elda. Yeah, because I feel from my early days, Eldas don't support me. So that time we'll leave school. I think we'll just close from high school and then we'll come directly to the studio with my guy. So that sometimes I'll come, see how they just sing and then do things. So gradually I'll notice that okay, Elda wants to do something. I'll just say I can do this and then I'll just assist. So gradually my I can't discover, say okay, I can actually do this, I can actually do that. So I think Elda has been been supporting my craft from the one in the
try butter me up so you know can answer the question.
No, I go answer him.
No,
I go answer him. Yes, I go answer him.
Yeah.
So me and they say I'm like pathway to growth. You understand?
Okay.
So anytime we Elda want I do something for them. I remember at those early days, Elda they prize me. Elda go prize me weekend. I go there full fear.
You know they allow you to be present.
No, be say no.
No. You look this smart, but just for me.
No be say you no go allow my prize am. But I just discover because honestly from early days I just feel say more Elda stingy, you get this guy spirit of you understand. But as time gone to grow, I can't understand say okay, this not the kind of person we Elda really be. No be say in the stingy. That business side and the management side, because at the same time, be like person, okay, because Elda go say, no, I don't have. I have today, you understand? So it makes me feel that, okay, this man is always on budget. One day just they pump money because it's not reckless. Okay. So that's why I learned.
So no, bro.
First, I know
why you still he's saying you they collect block, you they pay for anything when you ask. So that I ask you.
No, we know you talk about. I know you talk about handyman stuff. We talk about say painting.
Painting.
Yeah.
Now my brother just carry mic and say, thank God for son, thank God for rain.
You know, this now what they give and then he just they stage.
They wait for you.
Answer the question.
I go answer the question. Okay, come again. Ask the question again.
You can imagine this young man. You see how good job make me. And the way you see this when they just talk now, say when they come meet me, say the haggle or whatever. But if Gege come, the way you go whine you see just waiting just do that. Hi, you hype you, then come ask you for the matter. So you can't be like, for a mind, the instant I no notice, then you can't be like, so, but you didn't know that he was just doing his thing. This thing just entered his head, so he just let him ask. But still, you know, I still answer the question. No. And you get any painting what I don't purchase from your hand, one I know pay the asking price.
No, Elda, pay the exact money what I want. You understand? But you pay.
You can imagine this young man.
You understand?
Now want me answer the question.
You can imagine this young man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is brother to brother issue.
No,
I don't just understand.
If you sponsor me, I will do.
You can imagine.
Which city did I go first?
You say state, Abi.
Yeah.
I'm not saying state.
Okay.
Which
seat?
Anywhere, just
Kai. None of those seats they suit me. My daddy seat. No, I don't want that seat. My daddy seat for now.
All right.
So we'll enter the music side. So like how I know say you know easy, especially for independent artists. But now I want even first know, Seth, in terms of the costs and expenses now, how you as an independent artist they take navigate as well as still while doing that, still coming up with nice music and still releasing it.
Okay, this one a heavy question. So other than my personal, sometimes I'll just come, I'll tell her say, boss, I won't give up. So and go say last now who give up lose. So like I said earlier, I think for me it's like a strategy because I know God has given me my artistic skills. So I use those artistic skills and then when I get funded, I do put them back into the music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. But now we don't know how you get the songs and everything. So now you get a couple of songs out already, have you?
Yes, I have some songs out.
So now, as an indie, are they always curious? That's why every time we invite guests, they always ask them this question. Like, how they push the song? Why they ask this question now, even for people where they watch, we still be artists too. Because you never know, your strategy might be what is lacking in my own side. So if I now get this person, put them together, okay, I don't already get way to move and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so like pushing of songs for me is not like what I've been actively engaged in because of schools and some other stuff. So, but one way I used to push my music is through my art also. So sometimes I feel just collaborate the music inside the art, then come push them. Yeah, so sometimes also doing music challenge or this cover challenge because people never really know me like that. So, and the funny thing is, some people don't know that I sing when I go outside. Most of them don't know, say, Gabriel, they sing.
Why?
Don't know because of my kind of personality. So, I think when I'm within a very small community, I think they know me better because I'm free with them.
Okay, the majority of people, whether na fans, whether na family, we know you as sing. Like, in short, the majority of people in your life, what do they know you as? In terms of which are artists? Like the actual
like paint artists, yes.
Okay. But even with the whole new age and Kkkellzzz, calm down. The way you just stare my guy at
no, I didn't know how they look at. No, how they look at this guy. This guy.
I swear to God, the way Kkkellzzz.
I don't know. Wait, why Elda go ask you something? Before you answer the question, you go very Eldas, but you know
No, my boss.
Okay, sing with him.
You very Elda, say Elda. Oh, bro, okay. Now me want to ask you question now.
Okay, ask me.
Elda, don't ask a question again. All those questions too simple. Let me ask you question. Apart from music, all this painting, which other thing you they do? Maybe social stuff.
More hustles they do.
More social stuff. I don't really mean when they do for work. I mean do for fun. What thing you really they do? If it be gaming, if it be it could be playing football, any social thing. What do you do?
Social thing. But nothing
you
social.
You really get social life.
No, not social life. Because for me now, if they ask me, for example, I name 10 footballers, I will fail that exam.
Jesus Christ.
I tell you, I will fail that exam. So, like, even sports, I'm not sure, my leg no straight for football. So, I feel they feel just they jump up and down when they pass ball. But I don't know. But
so now, all your time now, they go into all these things, so you make sure say you do all your time.
Music and my art.
All your time goes into that.
And my art.
How does that feel like? It's boring.
Very boring.
I swear to God.
Very boring because it's a boring life. Man, like very boring.
Boring for you or boring for someone else? I don't understand.
No, like
for yourself, you talk
no,
about.
I'm seriously curious.
No, like boring. Not that the craft itself is boring, but boring in the sense that sometimes you just have to endure a lot of lonely face.
Okay.
That's the kind of, not like the music itself is boring or.
Wait, so you know they drink, you know they.
No, I know they drink.
Wait, okay, now even look at Kkkellzzz, look at. I don't understand what now gospel artists now.
Oh, yes, no. But gospel artists they where they check better.
I don't want to,
do now.
but no. If you're a gospel artist like the check, but I feel you never really draw the line like that.
Why everybody they always now they'll come make you start to they argue say
No, you know say normal average Christian believe say alcohol that's say no.
No, not like alcohol, but I feel no. I stand to be corrected, but I just feel there are limits to things you should do. Everybody get your own consecration between him and God.
Yeah.
You understand? So you and God, if you just decide say, oh, me I no go God, me I don't want to take alcohol.
Well, you
I
know
no
if you
want
say
to
God
do
feel
this
clear
thing.
person I on top of alcohol.
Clear person,
I swear, oh boy, encounter with God, your eye all clear, start to see well.
you want yourself.
Or even in that even state self, still manifesting steps.
No. I feel for me there are some. I don't think it's like. It depends on how you see God.
Okay.
It depends on how you take the view. Say now there your inspiration the come out.
Okay.
So some people now feel just high and then their inspiration will come.
Yeah.
You understand? Even as an artist, there are so many times like you they try produce work, but the work no they give you that vibe, and you just feel say you just want there on a very high mode, then you come. So, but for me, I feel it's about you and your consecration.
Okay.
But there are some depths that if you just want to attain, there are things you just gotta stay away from and just face the pain. Go ahead.
Wait first. I talk something you say not necessarily that. So Christians don't believe say alcohol na sin.
Many people believe many Christians believe alcohol.
So to you alcohol don't be sin.
For me, I don't really feel say alcohol na sin, but it depends on the person or how you take the consumer.
How you take use them?
How you take use them actually.
Because I always see Christians they talk say alcohol na sin. This one they don't even want to do with anything concerning alcohol. Not be only just drinking it too. They don't like to be around you drinking alcohol. You know understand? They are extremists they call them. Everybody they extreme.
It could be extreme, right? If you are taking it to a very extreme.
Because last Roger we run wine for a wedding now. We met it.
How was our argument?
Yes,
No.
Yes,
No, agree.
yes.
But you don't want us to wine now.
Yeah,
You
that one
want
is-
us in our fruit juice.
No, if you know what na grape wine, I be Eva wine, I be which other wine, so you can never tell.
What is this what they talk? You want for the bed the matter. Something what we don't know sis. Wait till they happen.
If they are archaeologists,
Now wine they write. They get why they write wine. They for write grape. You don't know say they see grape that. They for write grape. They don't write it like that. Average wine they get alcohol content. The one we Catholic they use some more alcohol content inside.
I swear.
Yes, nah. What did they put for Charlie? Say the package. So wine. Nah, no man, no one know they burn all these things.
No, but you know, see my issue on top of even religion and on the whole self, because I just feel like, see, I don't understand those. I don't see my belief system, but I don't understand why people they fanatical about an ideology or something that it wasn't even yours in the first place.
Yeah, you know, say everybody, you know, say this thing. You get one thing when I always they talk. Now, say the day when you go actually feel just think, like you actually feel just ask yourself some certain questions, you go actually realize everything when you they do wrongly. You go know. Now, your brain, no. You understand? Even sometimes the thing when you they do now your normal daily doings, you know they advise yourself. If you stay with person when they do them, you go see how you they sit the person down to advise the person. But you never ever want to sit yourself down and tell you that thing. That's how your brain works. You feel like say you don't really get problem, that you have everything under control. This Christian thing and all this extra Christian stuff, to me, it just be like saying a fear they put that thing into people. because he gets some kind of way when be like, you know what, just think even when it make sense. Sometimes if you explain something to give person, even when it make sense to the person, you know what, just believe her. You know what, just shake the thing. Yeah, so the thing is the now belief system, but they glue on with fear. You get the way that they use fear to glue on.
I feel like say you don't get any way where you want to impact an individual by telling them so. Okay, this is what I'm telling you to do. If you know do these are the consequences. Even from children. Oh boy, put your hand there, wipe you, or you go burn you.
Yes,
so you know do again. Now.
Yes,
so they tell you say if you don't behave like that, if you die, you're born a hot fire.
Sharp.
You understand? Already that in people's mind already say, okay, there's something that, and you know, there's nothing as scary as afterlife.
Yes, now, because you don't know what's going to happen.
You don't know what's happening. People are always afraid of the unknown. Then you can't instill them inside a belief system. Happen now.
But no, even the Christian, you hope you know that for your industry.
Yeah.
They fight. They always do the same thing too. Say this one they sing gospel music. They add worldly artists inside. They still they go extreme reach all those music side. This one they do music. They wear jeans went here for knee. This one they like. Why to? I want to ask you this now because if you gospel artist, you be Christian now.
Now I know why you look me that way because now I don't. My brain now they reset.
Be Christian now.
Yes.
Why it be like say Christianity get uniform? You understand?
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I say Christianity get uniform, there's a certain way they want it to appear.
Okay.
Hair low, beard cut. You know, good lengthy trousers and shirts, neat.
Yes.
There's a way they want you to show up. Do you what is that? Is that a human addiction to the belief? I mean, so you understand how to be.
Okay. I think the depth of this your question is an extent I've not really asked myself, but I'll bring the question out now. Okay, because I'm an art historian also. That's my specialization in school. So we've been able to study some cultures and some ethnic groups, and then like if you look at the Zimbabwean lifestyle and then some body markings, their cultural life, and most people of Ndebele from all those South African places like that. So looking at their lifestyle not really be like within the Bible.
Okay.
You understand? So like, okay, Bible say dress like this. Because I don't know if you describe how Bible mean they say, okay, make people dress in those days. But when I look at the culture of some people still living presently, it just they be me, okay, if God come now, so these people now go
yes.
fire. All right, so let's bring it now. This uniform that you are talking about, who brought it? Like who is behind the idea of it? So one thing I told myself is everybody get their own culture, everybody gets their own belief, and waiting on they practice before they even see Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So that's one thing I believe. So at the end of my conclusion to it is, whatever your culture is, just bring decency and modesty into it.
Okay.
That for me, that's.
But it. You know now, saying that now, decency has a meaning, but inside there you get different meaning to people.
Okay.
I mean, some people's culture, the women, they have to cover only their bottom.
Okay.
And their boobs are out.
Okay.
They have to dance like that.
Okay.
Especially some of them when they turn like 18.
Okay.
You know, the Zimbabwean, all those things. Some of them get and they dressed with banana peels and all of that during their festival. That's decent to them.
No,
it's not like a wild thing to them.
No, I mean, I don't even really get any issue with that. So where my issue even they come from on top of the discussion now. Do you feel that people that if you're not a Christian, you don't believe in God, you should go to hell?
Okay, like according to script. Okay.
Straight question, straight answer.
Mm-hmm.
do you believe that people that don't serve God
Okay.
will go to hell?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so now let me just go back. Okay. I can't remember, Kels, I don't know if you can even help me in this, when the date Christianity was born. But I know for a fact that in history, it's not every era that it was God or Christian. Every tribe have their God, so whatever it is they serve.
Yeah, true.
And now, what us now probably will take as sin, let's say even adultery. Like, pick any of the 10 commandments as a sin. In previous eras, these were usually the norm. So now, if you're saying, let's take what you just said now, you don't believe in God, you're going to hell. But hell will be overcrowded, though.
You crowd now.
You understand? Like, I'm not even talking about the world now.
Yeah.
I'm talking about even previous civilizations or stuff like that.
Okay.
And the thing is, Christians speak like they are the only ones in the world. Bro, there are like 4,000 something gods. People
If not more than.
even more than.
You understand?
I mean, so if heaven and hell is only just for Christians, all right then.
So what's your own belief? What's your own side?
My own belief is follow your doctrine. I mean, if you believe it. For me, I believe that human beings we are the ones that give meaning to things.
Okay.
You understand? Like, if we don't play the role of to make this thing important, this thing will not be important.
True.
Okay.
If you believe something, there's a way you believe something, it becomes your reality. That power alone tells you that wherever you are, it's written, and they pick some kind of things from Bible, say that they try to warn you. When you're in Rome, act like the
Romans.
That's just that thing there, is a law.
True.
When you don't dare here say, now this thing they work for this place. That's your reality. You are a Christian because your father, your mother, they were Christians, they gave birth to you, Christian environment, they took you to church on Sunday, you learned it. I respect you more if you've been a Christian before and you grew, you read something different, and you discovered something, and you'll be like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna be an Afa, or I'll be a Muslim.
Or I'll be an Ifa priest.
Yeah, I respect you more because I feel like you have a choose, not something that you were born with. Because most people, they inherited this religion.
Fact. And when they keep fighting for it.
Yes, they inherited it. It's just a simple thing if you think about it. If you were born in Kano and your father was a Muslim,
Okay.
you go to the mosque.
So what if I say me I know inherit them?
So how you take be Christian?
On this note, ladies and gentlemen, please, you are on to the Circle of Elda's podcast, and yes, I am Elda on the mix, your host, here with my guy,
Kkkellzzz.
and our guest,
Gabriel.
See, say name just they change every time. Gabriel,
Gabriel.
Oh,
So,
If you call me anyone.
DG.
No, call me DG.
Yes, and please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, tell us what you think about the podcast. Yes. So coming back to what you just said.
So you know inheritance. So how do you mean? Explain to us.
Okay, no, it's like a question. What if I tell you I didn't inherit it?
No. Are you telling us you didn't inherit it, or you're just putting an illustration
I'm
out
just
there?
putting an illustration.
If you tell me you didn't inherit it, then I respect you more.
Okay. So
I understand that now that you went, like you searched for it. You understand?
okay. So I know for me I don't think it's because at this point I can choose to I want to be this, I want to be that.
Yeah.
But
Have you? No.
this is
Because we are all products of our upbringing, of our experience.
Yes.
So,
that one they definitely.
Uh-huh.
But now there are times I just decided this is the path I want to go.
Which
Period.
part?
I want to be a believer.
You want to be a believer?
Yes.
But you have been.
I'm not being a believer.
But you were on that part, but you're not just doing it right. We're not doing it we're not living by the book.
If you know that my consciousness,
Yeah.
this narrating that they call me. Me, they just born me, wake up, I go church. You understand?
Think
That's exactly what we're saying.
Okay.
That's it. That's it right there. You say they born you, you go mosque, you be a Muslim.
Okay. So what if I change now?
I respect you more.
So
Even aside, even respecting it to be, my next question will now be what happened? What was it?
Yeah, what happened? Now you have an experience.
Okay.
Now you can say something. Now you can say something that is based on you. You know? Like now they talk.
okay.
That's the sometimes people don't even realize that if you this thing where I just talk, so many people don't talk and say if they both say they be Muslim, they for they somehow just don't want to think about the thing. But it's just like that. It's not as if you don't have a choose.
I did think I'm.
They think I'm not. So
think I'm, but for a while now, I don't consider. I don't think I want to change.
No, nobody
you won't. Definitely you won't.
That one, yeah.
It's just that everybody just like if you're like okay, let's say okay, you're a Christian. Okay, if I ask you now, why are you a Christian?
They start.
What would you answer?
They will never say this thing, which is the main thing. No, and this is the reason why they are Christians.
Like,
in the first place.
it's just
to
like,
be honest.
No, it's a bit more. It's like doper in a big sense. When this person is an independent thinker.
Yeah, I mean,
actually,
you know,
all he's doing, his lifestyle, and is well thought out.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you, what do you believe in?
Who, me?
Yes.
No, I'm a Christian, and if you ask me why am I a Christian, like I feel like every human being should believe in something. It makes life a bit more fulfilling.
Okay.
And now, even aside that, now having to live your life, like I feel like there's a huge difference between the societal norm and the religion.
Okay.
Because now, most times now, these days, the whole society is being kind of like mirroring the religion, kind of. Because it's kind of like everything, if you check the law of the land now, most things that are written there do not do it, whatever. If you go to the Bible, it's similar stuff there, but probably in a different phrase.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
It just so happened, okay, that I was born into it. I know if I was born into a Muslim family, probably I'm going to be a Muslim, but it doesn't mean that now that I'm born into a Christian family, I don't really think about what is it I'm doing. Even to an extent, I can even go as far as saying, telling you that I don't usually go to church that often. Why? Because now it's kind of like the religion and the spiritual is not really connecting these days.
Well, why do you think it's not connecting?
No, don't ask me question. I'm supposed to be asking you.
No.
Look at this young man.
I know what I'm asking you. It's getting interesting.
What? This is like churches are springing up every day.
Okay.
And to an extent, everybody now, they are more interested in the flashy.
Okay.
Than actually like the scripture. And now, to an extent, now I'm not very interested in going to somewhere for somebody to interpret what I'm reading. And in most cases these days, I'll go to church. I'll hear the pastor preaching. And in my head, no, that's not what it means. You understand? Because I swear to, like, everything in the scripture can be interpreted in right? Yes. So when somebody now in your mind, I'm not thinking, this guy is misinterpreting what this says.
Okay. Example.
Now, no, I'm not going to give you an example because I don't even want to go.
We already know those things.
No, wait. I know how they ask you. Okay, boss, you said they preach some kind of flashy things, yeah?
No, I didn't say they preach flashy. I said they are flashy.
Okay, flashy. Flashy in what sense? That's what I want to get.
What do you think flashy means?
Flashy, anything they shine.
So,
but I want your own contextual meaning to it of the flashy.
No, even before I said that, you already had an objection. I'm telling you that in churches these days, the spirituality and the religion are far apart because now from even personal experience, most churches have got like Mr. Interpretation. Other churches now are financial. They are the amount of collections in the church now is alarming. You understand? So, and in my head, I'm now thinking, okay, praying, reading the Bible, living my life according to the scripture. That's something that we can always do at home. Even in the Bible, it's already said when one or two are gathered, he's in our midst.
Yeah.
So me, wife, babe, or whoever, mother, father, here praying about it, God is there, Abi.
So God not there our midst.
Yeah.
That's belief now.
They definitely.
So now,
but I want to. Okay, ask your question.
No. You because you had a lot of things to say. So
no, there are many things. I won't argue the fact that there are denominations and then there are counter interpretations of different meanings to what the Bible says now. But I won't really say. You say the spirituality and then the religion. Okay, let's say there's a religious mindset. The religious mindset of what people think Christianity is.
Okay.
And then for me, I feel Christianity now, people call it a religion.
Okay.
But many some school of thought say Christianity is not a religion.
Okay.
You understand? Christianity should be a way of life.
Okay.
And then not like a religion.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So it doesn't mean that when you do this, you're
okay.
no.
Yeah, keep it going.
Boss, I mean, no.
Just go.
It doesn't mean when you do this, you're puff now.
Okay.
So I'll now say no. You are not a Christian.
Okay.
Of course, there are places I cannot enter like.
Okay.
I cannot enter dressed in suits, and then because I'll be looking like the total stranger there for me. So I think one thing I see myself as a believer is the first thing you just have to, if you are a believer, you just have to first, there should be a deep conviction inside you.
Okay.
A very deep conviction inside you. So when you get out there, you are not easily swayed by what you see outside.
Okay.
You understand? Let's just
You're making my argument for me now, but keep
no, I didn't make argument for you. No. So okay, let's say me now I want to visit somewhere, or let's say I want to draw people to Christ now.
Okay.
Right? So there's a way I would dress.
Okay.
Not like to make them feel totally off.
Okay.
You understand? But if I dress the way they dress, and then go in their midst, say if I'm not strong enough, it's easy for me to fall.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Divinity said something similar to this.
Yeah.
But my issue now, like spirituality first has nothing to do with the physical.
Okay.
Abi, it's there in the name, spirituality. Now, when you're now coming to religion, now I'm now telling you that the connect between the two is not really there these days, because now it's kind of like everybody is going in for their own side, their own selfish intentions and stuff like that. So now it's kind of like, what the fuck, bro?
Y'all want to make me sleep, man. What the hell, man?
You see, you guys have seen what Kkkellzzz is doing to me.
Man, what the hell, man? This thing is done. This guy don't want to bring argument, but he know what they talk.
So what did they talk? Just conclude.
No, because now me ask the question.
Yeah,
so
but he not just the
No, I want understand, because this the way they talk now, they be me like one prophet.
No, it's true that the spirituality and the physicality nowadays is not.
No, spirituality and religion now.
Yes, now.
Say physicality.
The physical now, like how we did now, physical and the spiritual. Normally, now it's supposed a blend is supposed to.
Blend.
No. And that's the no. I feel like say you don't carry and go another issue.
Okay.
Because they talk about spirituality and religion that are supposed to be going hand in hand.
Okay.
Yes, now.
But now you've been talk about spirituality and physicality.
Yes, now, because why I call and say physical now, because all those flashy things when they say they flashy.
Portray for the whole
yes,
religion.
now I don't now see when we see.
No, because even there's even one thing I wanted to even talk about now. It's kind of like people are taking doctrine now as the law of the scripture. The law in Christianity. Because now, if you go to most churches, now what they practice is doctrine.
Oh.
You understand? Not the laws.
It's like they want a repeat of whatever is written inside the Bible.
You understand?
The judgment inside there is what you should be using. Oh, okay.
What's the doctrine? What's the doctrine actually?
I don't just understand. I they ask you.
Okay, no. What do you mean now? Maybe your Bible will tell you the doctrine.
No. I go tell you now, because doctrine now basically there are standards for every church, like before
said by the church.
Yes. There's a standard, so it must be in line with with one of the criteria is for it to be, but this already the
You're tired. It's not time for you.
If like say no, it don't time for you. So for me, one of the criteria for a doctrine of the church to be qualified is it has to be aligned with the scriptures.
Okay.
Yeah. So it be like saying I don't sleep. I'm gonna change direction. I'm gonna ask me about my musicianship.
No, we don't want to ask you about that one because that one go take us to the same place where we try come off from. You be gospel artist.
I be gospel artist.
I beg. I don't want. It's enough. It's enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the circle of Eldas. I am sorry for Kkkellzzz.
Nah, man.
No, I know
Every
why.
time these niggas keep talking about
I know why Kkkellzzz is like this.
how you must do this. Oh man.
Now like this in the
I don't want to
church.
talk about. Oh, what's that matter?
Now like this in the
What's in your car for church? Me don't know why I sleep. But you notice I say sleep they come for church. Why you your car like this? In the fun, I don't know how they set down. You're the move. I don't see that devil going to do this one.
I don't lie. You cause your altar boys or whatever.
They will disturb you. You'll be like flying. You go.
No. No, I don't feel say now where you don't set your mind already. You understand? Because you just, and you know what, man, anything for that thing just so just they interested. Now I just sleep.
No, not be even say I'm not interested. Now just something will be like saying, like even 400 people know if you change the way my mind thinks.
Exactly. So
the way I think they see things, I they see things the way when I best understand them. And that's basically everybody. Except say you just want to drive your own idea into me. And me, I go give you the password, say, okay, enter.
No, like...
But this aspect is locked.
Well, they talk, say most times, if you make your mind, that's so it be.
No, it's not as if that's so it be. Like, I learn things.
Okay.
I just don't believe things.
Okay.
You don't understand? This thing is...
Is there anything where person feel do now to change your religion?
Anything where person feel do?
Or tell you?
Or tell me to change my religion?
Yeah.
No. I have to agree to the thing first.
No, that's why I'm telling you now. You get any way where person feel do or say something to convince you to change.
Just say something. No.
Your head is your feet is down.
Yeah, right.
Which religion are you?
I'm Christian.
Christian. Why come back as if we be opposite people?
No, like the kind of Christian when they talk about and like say God, it's a merciful stuff.
Okay.
That's I'm big on that.
Okay.
I'm big on that. You the things when you know like my own Christianity is like a human kind of like the next person now also me. You understand? You could be God.
No, I know one be God. Many people
listen. You could be God.
Okay.
In a story in my life, you could represent God.
Exactly.
Rather, let me put that. Let me put it like that.
Yeah.
You can be hungry.
Okay.
That's God telling me to feed him. It could happen like that. That's why I believe in waiting and no go share do to person. You understand? That's what I believe. All this other the person they drink.
But this thing you are saying now is in the Bible.
Yeah, that's whatever you do to the list of my brothers, that's be done unto me. See, now those things, because now those things now me I read.
Soon I don't start again.
Now that thing now me I read, understand that. But these other ones there, I can't see so many rules made by churches.
Girls, this time where would they come out from?
You asked me a question. Mark,
all this could go back now.
All this you're not supposed to wear wig.
Okay.
All those, if you wear nails, you'll go hell. My person want marry, get long beards, they'll tell me go outside, go shave. All those kind of things. Printing person when at Jesus Christ film, put on for altar, make it with a bow to ram. Those things I don't really see all those things well. I just believe saying a very deep connection with God.
They talk personal thing.
Yeah, not just personal things. Even that church thing when they talk about, I did big on that thing. I don't believe in that when I sit down inside there. If I go to a church, ask everybody around me, I consider it I'm going to a social gathering.
Oh man.